contestant is Patricia Foley with a speech entitled Boxed In. With a speech entitled Boxed In, please welcome Patricia Foley.
I see that everybody who is simply nobody is here today. Mr. Contest Chair, ladies and gentlemen, my husband and I are bankrupt. You see, my beloved Reginald held an executive position in Anglo-Irish Bank. Reggie, I said, what exactly do you do? Well, my love, I take a bundle of money from here and I put it over there. And then I take it from there and I put it back over here again. And they pay me a bundle to do that. Well, that doesn't sound too bad, I said. But those dreadful people on the Public Accounts Committee acted as though poor Reggie was a common criminal. Now, Reggie may be many things, but common he is not. Reggie, yes, my love, what does bankruptcy entail? Well, it seems that some rather uncouth chappies may come to our home and take some of our things. What things, Reginald? Well, they may take the Beamer. Oh, well, that's all right, I said. We'll still have the Bentley. But they took absolutely everything. We were left with just the clothes we stood up in, which was quite unfortunate, because we had just been to a society wedding, and poor Reggie is still wearing his top hat and tails. Well, I rushed off to the bank to see if I could take out the last of Reggie's money. But the bank manager looked at me suspiciously and said, "Madam, can you identify yourself?" "Yes, that's definitely me." Daddy said that I could move back into the castle with him and Mummy. But he won't allow Reggie in. You see, Reggie gave him some advice on his property portfolio, which wasn't quite the ticket. And Daddy hasn't spoken to him since. So poor Reggie had to go to Power City to get a large cardboard box to sleep in. He's now living in a doorway opposite Doyle Aaron. He calls it his tax shelter. I went to visit him the other night. I brought a jar of beluga caviar so that he could share it with his friends. Reggie said it's not too bad because the Simon community come around every night with soup. Unfortunately, it's vegetable soup, and Reggie has never been keen on vegetable soup. He said it gives him wind. So I decided to ring up the Simon community chappies and give them chef's recipe for cauliflower and blue cheese soup with a dash of Cointreau. I used my prepaid phone, but I obviously got the wrong number because a voice said, "Incontinence helpline. Can you hold, please?" Daddy has become very grumpy lately, and he keeps telling me that I should economize. "Economize, Daddy," I said. "Just look at me. I'm wearing plastic jewelry. I haven't had a glass of Bollinger in weeks. I'm reduced to drinking sparkling wine." But I asked my friend Vanessa, who's rather working class, you know, how one might economize if one had to. She said, "Why don't you do your shopping in Lidl?" Lidl? Oh, my goodness, Is this what I'm reduced to? Well, Vanessa said if I didn't feel comfortable going there, that I should go incognito. So, I've decided to wear my Ray-Bans. She also said that many of the people who frequent Lidl smoke cigarettes. I do hope I blend in. Well, things have gone from bad to worse, and now Daddy is bankrupt, and he has to get a cardboard box. But he says that he wouldn't be seen dead in a box that has Bico written on the side of it. So he's going to Harvey Nichols to see if he can get something a bit more upmarket. The castle has now gone into Nama, and it looks as though I shall have to join Reggie in his cardboard box. Now, he seems quite pleased about this. In fact, he keeps making lewd remarks about what we might do in the box. Reggie tells me that some of his homeless chums have tin mugs, and they wave them around, and people put money in them. Reggie thinks that we should get one too, and save up to buy the odd bottle of champers. Reggie, I said, I have no intentions of going to Harvey Nichols to buy a tin mug. I shall borrow one of Mummy's Louis Mulcahy mugs. Well, my dears, I think it's time that I went to join Reggie. But you know, I sometimes ask myself, why exactly did I marry Reggie? I suppose it was because he was filthy, stinking rich. And now he's only two of those. Mr.